Hey everybody, it's Michelle Olson at GreenLight Coaching. Happy Friday. Today I want to talk to you about internal self-care versus external self-care. And what I mean by that is that often self-care gets thrown around a lot these days. And often when we think of self-care, our brains may take us to the idea of getting a massage, or getting a manicure, pedicure, or doing something external to fill us up. And my distinction when I'm working with women who come to work with me one-on-one or in a group is that you're often tired. Women who come to work with me are tired, they're frustrated, they feel burnt out. And what they're actually needing more than a massage or a pedicure is building connection within. So going internally to fill oneself up. And so I like having women create a list when you're first starting your career transition, putting focus on a rigorous self-care plan, putting focus on how we're going to fill your cup so that you can then look externally and start taking action externally. The exercise typically is make a list of 50 to 100 self-care practices, internal self-care practices. And when people first hear that, they go, oh my God, 50 or 100, that's a lot. But what I'm pointing to is that it can be really simple self-care practices. It could be taking 3 deep breaths as one. It can be spending an extra few minutes taking a hot shower, could be one. It could be really mindfully eating some nice, yummy dark chocolate, could be one. It could be taking a walk around the block and noticing nature. So things that are going to have us go within, quiet our nervous system, have us come to a place of relaxation. It could be lay on the floor in savasana, really, and then just notice our breathing, notice our heart beating, notice the digestion that's happening in our body when we don't even know it. So it's coming back to self, coming back to our internal wisdom, coming back to our quiet, coming back to a sense of where the peace lies within inside. I once heard, this was back in 2004, that the information that we received through media, through magazines, billboards, from 1994 to 2004, we received more information in that time frame than we had in the centuries prior. So think about that. Think about all the noise coming at us, and even more now. I mean, I'd be interested to hear what those statistics are now when we're in 2017. What is everything that's coming at us? And when we have so much coming at us, having the capacity to build an internal life, an internal self-care practice, allows us then to go, what do I really want? What do I really need? What's my next baby step? Right? It has us really answer from within than answering from reacting from external circumstances. So, and I don't want to knock external self-care. I'm all for that. Massages, pedicures, anything that's going to provide you relaxation. But I think the significant shift is when we first start internally, then we're able to receive anything externally at a deeper level. We're able to create white space to give ourselves the capacity to make choices and decisions for our next steps. And we need our energy when we're in career transition. We need our energy when we're making change. Making change from a depleted place usually just leaves us more frustrated, stuck, paralyzed, maybe even just in the state of contraction that doesn't serve us. So I invite you to make a list of internal self-care practices. I'd love to hear creative ideas that you have. And as always, have a great weekend, and I'll be back next week for more. Bye.